Hi everyone, this is Thunder from Booredatwork.com and we're introducing the Samsung Galaxy S3. This is Samsung's highly anticipated successor to the Galaxy S2 and it was just announced in London today. So let's go over the specs of the device and all the cool new features. The Galaxy S3 is a 4.8-inch device. It sports a 4.8-inch Super AMOLED HD display, pentile display, pixel density is about 306. A couple of things about the device overall. It weighs about 4.7 ounces, or literally it's only 8.6 millimeters thick. So it's a very thin and slim device. It's got 1 gig of RAM. The international version is powered by a 1.4 gigahertz quad-core Exynos processor. So basically, it's got a processor that can be a workhorse and just shoot out specs out there. But not sure about the US versions. We'll find out about that more as we go along. It's got a front-facing camera, 1.9 megapixel, shoots at 720p. Also, the rear camera is an 8 megapixel camera that shoots at 1080p, but this camera comes with packed loads of features. So for instance, you have the continuous photo mode like you have with HTC, where you can take continuous photos, and the software will select the best version of the photo for you. It also has the face detection where you can actually zoom in directly to the face by double tapping. A couple other quick share features in there. Other things to mention, you can also take capture pictures while recording video. So a lot of things you see in devices like the HTC One X are also there in the Galaxy S3. TouchWiz has been updated. Not sure what version it is. It's running Android 4.0, of course, ICS. But TouchWiz seems much faster, much fluid. There's some additions to TouchWiz there. So for instance, the device does have a home button, the international version, home, back, and a menu button. If you double tap the home button, that brings up your task manager and of course your multitask menu where you can just swipe apps left and right. It also has a new feature called pop-up and play. So basically you can it actually feels like you're multitasking on a PC. So you can actually be checking your email and watch a video on top of that, which is pretty cool. There are also a couple other features like in the text message where you're texting a friend and you want to call them, you're texting back and forth, like I want to call them. Instead of tapping on their name to get to your number, bring the phone up to your ear, it will automatically dial that number on your text message. That's a pretty cool feature. Bear with me, there are a lot of features out here, so we're just going to go through some of them. Another feature besides the pop-up video we just mentioned is the Android Beam. On there is now they have a version called S-Beam, which is built on Android Beam, which allows you to transfer a 1 gigabyte movie file to share within 3 minutes between two Android 4.0 devices, or Galaxy S devices if you will, and a 10 megabyte music file be shared in 2 seconds. AllShare features also been updated, so for streaming video, so it allows you to do a group cast. You can actually share screens with multiple devices over a Wi-Fi network. You also have a buddy share feature on there. So there's a lot of feature packed in this device. Samsung is basically taking TouchWiz and add a lot of things to supplement Android 4.0 over there. If you look at the devices, you can see on screen here the edges are rounded, which of course will change if you're looking at the US versions. Will probably change in variation and style, but you've got a rounded edge to the device. So there is an eye tracking system with the front-facing camera. So the camera actually tracks your eyes, so see where you're looking at, so that basically gives you the best brightness on your display while looking at the device. If you're looking away, of course it will dim down. If you're looking at the device properly, it will actually give you a brighter display segment. It's also got S-Voice, which is a Siri-like service that Samsung provided with the Galaxy S3. So Samsung also says you have options to say things like shut off my alarm, do a direct call, things like that with that service altogether. So connectivity for the device, you've got Wi-Fi, actually 40 megahertz Wi-Fi throughput, high throughput Wi-Fi, NFC of course, as we mentioned with the S-Beam, Bluetooth 4.0, micro SD expandable to 64 gigabytes. Comes 16 gigabytes, of course, but you can expand to 64. Of course, there'll be 4G LTE and as well as HSPA plus variants. here in the U.S. No exact dates given, but they expect a European release end of this month, which will support the rumors of May 25th in the UK, and US we expect it this summer, so you can expect to see it sometime, I would say July or August in the US. That's pretty much it for the Samsung Galaxy S3. If you guys have any questions or any comments, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's all Booredatwork with 2 O's. So this is Thundy saying thank you, and always enjoy your entertainment.